Welcome to the Ducks on a Mission information event. I appreciate your time. I just want to talk a little bit about Ducks on a Mission, who we are, what we do, and what we believe in, and how you can get involved. In our Ducks on a Mission, we're based here in the Roanoke area. Um, we are a faith-based nonprofit. We help families struggling with food insecurity around the holidays. So right now we just focus on Easter and Thanksgiving. We also provide for any family. So if you have maybe a mother lost her job right before Thanksgiving, or there's a consistent need of help around the holidays, then we would love to help and bless those families with food. We help families in the Roanoke area, the Salem area, and the Vinton communities, by providing them with food for their holiday. We give each family a resource guide, a food for the holiday, information for local agencies that can provide year-round support, and we give families rubber duck as well. With that, we've raised over $26,000 since the project first launched in 2016. We've served over 2,000 people as well, and we've given out 618 rubber ducks. In addition, we have recently started giving out Bibles with our baskets, and we've given out over 100 Bibles so far. So that's just a great praise report for what God has been able to do through the Ducks on a Mission nonprofit. So our mission is really simple. We just want to share the love of Jesus with the Roanoke families struggling with food insecurity. So we get to come together and get to love on um, families through our mission. Um, our verse is actually First John 3:18 that says, "Let us not love in word or speech, but in action and truth." And so the key part is that we're not going to love just by what we say. We're going to love by what we do, and that doing is taken part in action. So that's actually showing your love through action, and then in truth is showing your love through truth. And the truth is that Jesus is our Lord and Savior, and that the only way to get to heaven is through Him. So when we love others, we want to love others by our actions. And we love others by sharing the truth with them. So that's essentially where our mission comes from. And our vision is that we want to expand to more holidays. We want to be able to provide year-round support through different holidays by loving on families and providing them with food. So we're hoping to expand to Christmas, and we would like to expand to a summer holiday as well, where people come together, and we just want people to feel blessed by that. They shouldn't have to sit out the major holidays where people come together just because they don't have enough money for food. Like we want them to be part of it, and everyone just to enjoy it together. And so, don't worry about the food. We'll provide the ingredients. Just get to enjoy your family there. So. That's our vision, that's our mission, and hoping what we're going to be able to do through the nonprofit here. So our core values, just to define how we operate. It's how we love in action, how we um, guide our nonprofit, how we interact with our clients and our donors and our customers, and whether we're at a festival or we're talking to business sponsors or talking to people, like these are all things that we just remember here. And so our first one is simply love in action. You'll see it on all our shirts that we have. It says love in action. It just reminds us that there's more to love than just saying the words. The second part is intentionality. We want to make purposeful steps in order to bless families, help people with food, and make sure that we're actually doing the right things in order to actually make a positive impact to it. And then the last thing is that we're faith based. We're a religious organization. I'm pretty proud to say that actually. Like if we get turned down for a sponsorship opportunity because the fact that we're religious, like that's perfectly fine with me. God has unlimited money and limited resources. If we trust in Him, we're going to get more than if we go to a company that's only going to work with non-religious companies. So I'm perfectly fine and happy to say that we are religious and that we want to make sure that people understand who Jesus is and that He is their only path to salvation. So a little bit about our nonprofit. So I started as a project in 2016. I owned a smartphone repair shop at the time, and I held an event where if people donated rubber ducks to my smartphone repair shop, I would then donate money to help children learn how to ride a bike. At that point in time, I just had moved down here from Maine, and I did a kayak race in Maine, and I put rubber ducks all over my kayak. And so, in order for me to get more rubber ducks, I held the drive, and so we had 150 ducks donated, which was two children were sponsored to learn to ride a bike. And so through that, you can see that in the picture right there, I had a lot of ducks on there. I think the last year I did it, there was 86 rubber ducks on my kayak. So It was really, really fun, really exciting and stuff. And so I loved doing it. But after that, I noticed that there was a need for food around Thanksgiving. So I held a Thanksgiving food drive. I used my influence as a business owner and said anybody who wanted to donate food to donate food, I would give them money off their smartphone repair. And because we were located right next to a grocery store, people just went over there just to save $10. They could buy a $2 can of green beans and then be able to get $10 off the repair. So it worked out really well. We had a lot of food, and we had 2 boxes of food that was donated to a family in the area, and they were going to distribute the food out to the local community. Um, so which was really great. And then after that, just held a toiletry drive to bless families or bless people with toiletries. We held some more Thanksgiving food drives, and just seemed to be really successful. People really liked it a lot. So, and it was really helpful, really impactful. So in 2021, we became a 501c3 nonprofit. And then we held another like toiletry event where we blessed families with or people with toiletries for in the spring. Um, but then we held more Thanksgiving missions, started our Easter mission 2024. We now have a board, a few people on there, and we're just coming together and just trying to bless and impact the Roanoke area. So with that, just want to meet our Ducks team. I serve as the president of Ducks on a Mission. My name is Kevin. Susan serves as a secretary. Carrie is our treasurer. Brooke and Nick are both board members as well. Looking at the top there, you can see our ducks. The one on the far left side is the duck that we started with this. My smartphone repair shop was called Anchor Mobile Repair. So if you look really closely right there, you can actually see an anchor on the helmet. You'll see that same anchor on the pilgrim hat the next year as well, since that was still during my Anchor Mobile Repair days. After that, we expanded to turkey duck, and then we completely redesigned the duck and kept going with that. And so every year you'll see, or every mission we have, you'll see a different color duck, different style and stuff. It's the same duck. We're just making fun, making creative, and you'll see that on our website, our social medias, all our marketing materials and stuff for that mission. So sometimes you'll see it on a shirt, like I have the yellow duck shirt on right now, and so that's just our normal plain duck, but um, really love it and got some great feedback on it when we designed it. So, but we are so thankful for my team. I'm really so thankful for our team and all that we've been able to accomplish since we became a nonprofit. So, just thankful for all of them and for everyone else who has been able to donate to our mission. It's really been a blessing to be part of this. So with our mission, just to expand a little bit upon it, we have our Easter mission. So that happens around March or April. We give families a gift certificate for something like a turkey or ham, scalloped potatoes, macaroni and cheese, canned vegetables, fresh vegetables, dinner rolls, dessert mix. Next year in 2026, this will be a third annual Easter mission. So that's really exciting. Thanksgiving mission takes place in November, of course. Um, we like to give families tons of food for Thanksgiving because you usually have like a whole lot of families come together. We'll have anywhere from 2 people for Thanksgiving up to like 24 people for Thanksgiving. So we're trying to make a menu that really fits for whether you only have a couple people or you have a whole family or a couple families coming together. We don't want to leave anybody out of it. So we really try to provide to give a whole box of food. So we give the gift certificate for ham or turkey, stuffing, gravy, cornbread mix, canned vegetables, fresh vegetables, green bean casserole ingredients, sweet potatoes, dessert mix, um, and some other resources as well. Every family through our Thanksgiving mission and our Easter mission will get a Bible, an invitation to church, a devotional prayer book, resource guide, a gift card to Kroger, and of course, a rubber duck. And then the last one is a volunteer mission. This is more about our year-round support. We realize that Thanksgiving and Easter are only twice a year, so we want to be able to bless other nonprofits in the area, since it's going to take all of us to come together in order to help and make an impact on people's lives in the city. So I encourage our board to devote their time and their talents to other nonprofits as well. And so through this, we try to bring other volunteers together. And so we may go to the Christian Soldiers Food Pantry, or we can go to the Ram House, or hopefully this year we're going to go. We would like to partner with I Heart Southeast to go plocking, which I've heard is the latest greatest thing that I haven't done yet, but I think it would be really fun. Or we also want to do the Clean Valley Council and clean up some area of the city as well. So we have a couple projects we're working on, but that's just our volunteer mission, just blessing other nonprofits, helping them with their mission, and helping us all make an impact together. Um, so if you're interested in getting involved, if you've learned a lot about our mission here and you want to be part of it, there are three main ways to get involved. The first one is just to join our volunteers. You can help us make a difference in community. You can help us with our fundraising activities during our mission events or volunteer mission. Or if you have a passion for something like marketing or web design or SEO, if you're into that sort of thing, or you want to help us out with IT, or maybe you're really good at photography and you want to take pictures or you want to make reels or something like that. Like we would love to have you on board just to help out with those tasks and everything. I'm really detailed. I love putting together the plans for the Thanksgiving missions and the Easter missions. Carrie is our treasurer. She always goes through and makes sure like we get a good budget. Susan works with Kroger to make sure we get really good pricing for all our missions. Nick is available if we need someone to pick up something during the day, and then Brooke does a newsletter just to share about what we're doing. So we all have parts to play, and so if you feel like, hey, I would love to get involved, and this is my passion, let's figure out a way for you to incorporate that in Ducks on the Mission, and you can volunteer time for our nonprofit, make an impact on the city, and really help us to bless more families. If you want a more serious role, we have board member positions available. We currently have the position of vice president available. And if you wanted to learn more about treasurer or secretary or something like that, we can also have a couple other positions like that available as a second person. But if you love Jesus, you would love to love to love on Roanoke in action and truth, we would love to have you on our board. Finally, is donations. Like the only way we've got all the impact that we've made, be able to bless 2,000 people, is through donations. Like that's how we exist. And so, if you're able to support us financially, that would be huge. If you're not, you're welcome just to pray for organization. God does amazing things. Like I said earlier, God has unlimited resources. He has unlimited money. There's nothing that can stop him. So if you just ask for God's blessing over us, that's as great as someone donating money to us. Like we love that, and we want to be able to do God's will in the Roanoke area. So with that, if you just let us know if you're interested in any of these, you can go to our website at ducksonamission.org, send us a text message or a phone call at 540-315-1904, and you can love Roanoke in action and truth with us. And that little picture at the top there just shows everything that we provided for food for the Easter mission this past year. So with that, thank you so much. Hope you have a blessed day, and thanks for listening to this short video.